Where's it going out there, everybody? This is Jordan Jones on the Super Punch-Out Speedrun tutorial. Excuse me, let's learn how you speedrun Dragon Chin. What you want to do to start is hold up, at least until the music starts playing. Once the music starts playing, you want to do 2 body blows. Because they're damage specific, because body blows take away a lot more health on this guy. And I'll show what happens if you do face punches. See, face doesn't do that much damage. So you want to do it in the stomach. You want him to stomach it. Face doesn't do that much damage. You gotta take away a lot more health on this guy. The trick to hit the counter on that is when his left hand goes up, hit him in the face of the right hand. But there is a buffer that can help with that. And I'll show that later. Then you want to do a right face punch and then left body blow. And then after this, you want to counter again. Then another right face punch and then a low super. Then you want to do a buffer. After that low super, you want to do a buffer. And the buffer is just going to be a buffer B, then buffer A. So it's right body blow and then low super. Literally that easy. And that's phase 1. Now I'm going to go over the buffer that can help you hit the counters on those. There is a buffer that can help with it. Once again, hold up at him twice in stomach with either hand, doesn't matter, you do it. It's just a left quick dodge into right jab. That's the buffer that can help you hit the counters if you don't want to guess on hitting the counters. That's the buffer that can help with it if you don't. It's just a left quick dodge with a right face punch. And you can do that twice easily. Let's go over phase 1 again. What you want to do, after you hit the counter, hit him once in the face with the right hand, and then hit him once in the stomach with the left hand. After that, hit him in the face twice with the right hand. And then you do low super him. And then you do a buffer right body blow, then low super takes him out. And he's out. When he gets back up, phase 2 can be random. It's a randomness phase, depends on what he does. His kicks or his yoga technique. Let's see what he does. He does kicks. If he does kicks, you just have to keep dodging them. And then just try to time your super. You should get 12.62, but if you don't want to do that, you can at least hit him once to do super to be a second, and then you'll only be a second later. And then, let's say if he does the yoga technique. I think he does kicks most of the time. If he does the yoga technique, you just have to, right when he splits apart, wait a little bit, and then try to low super him and take him out. And then you'll get 9.16 or something like that. There's a buffer that can help hitting the counters. Actually, it doesn't matter. Stomach punches do more damage on this guy, but face jabs are a little bit quicker. His stomach gutters take away a lot more health on this guy. And let's say if he does the yoga technique. I'm not sure if he'll do yoga technique or kicks. I think he does kicks most of the time. If he does the yoga technique, I'll show you what to do. He's doing kicks. He's doing kicks, but it's wherever his randomness is. It's random or not, he'll do the yoga technique. Like I said, you can use the buffer that can help you hit the counters if you don't want to guess. Oh, I did it wrong. That's okay, but if you don't want to guess on hitting the counters, there's a buffer that can help with it. Because that buffer is useful. Those punches didn't matter to those in face or stomach. It's just first 2 that had to be in the stomach. Now let's say if he does the yoga technique. I'll show you what to do when he does the yoga technique. Let's just keep retrying until he does the yoga technique, because I want to show what to do. Let's say if he does the yoga technique, and I'll show what to do. I know what to do if he does kicks. You keep dodging them, then you low super him. Once again, you can use the buffer right here. That can help you hit the counters. Or you can do it without the buffer and you'll be able to do just fine. That's the buffer that can help with it. Just a left quick dodge into right jab. Let's say if he does yoga technique. If he does the yoga technique, you just have to. When he splits apart into two people, try to time your low super just right. If you knock him out, you'll get 9.07 to 9.16. Let's go over the whole thing without pausing, and it doesn't matter which move he does. Yoga technique or kicks. You don't have to use it. If you're hitting the counters, so keep in mind, you don't want to hit the Y button too early. You want to wait a little bit and just let go of up before you do it. You want to hold up at least until the music starts playing. You can do it without the buffer, or you can use this buffer that makes it easy. And the easy buffer is just right below low super. It's literally that easy. It's just buffer B and then you buffer A. So let's see what he does. He did yoga technique, and I got 9.01, which is my personal best time. Yeah, after he splits apart into two people, right before he's getting ready to come back into one person, that's when you want to do a low super, and that's Dragon Chain. That's how I did the speedrun Dragon Chain. If you have any questions about how to speedrun him, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll gladly answer it for you. I'm going to move on to Mass Muscle next time. Okay, everybody, that was it. But that's helpful, and have a good one.